All right, so do you want to get rid of your psoriasis and you want to do it naturally, but you figured out that it's crazy expensive to do so, your insurance doesn't cover anything? Yeah, I don't have some special trick for you, sorry. But I do have some tips. I do have some things that I did when I was in college to eat very healthy and clean. And they're pretty much everything I did to get rid of psoriasis, except for a few different things like I didn't do a food allergy test, which was shown to be very effective for me. But these are the things that you have to start with anyways. And I'm gonna teach you how to do it without going broke. Or if you're already broke and you have psoriasis all over your body and you just gotta do something about it and you don't wanna take drugs anymore, then these are the things I'm gonna teach you, okay? So I got 5 things for you, 5 tips on how to do this affordably. And even if you're someone that you're not too concerned about money, I would still suggest listening to this video, because here's the thing is, why not save money? And honestly, when you save, the way I'm gonna teach you is the best way to do it, in that not only are you saving money, it's actually the most effective way too, but it is a little bit harder. So if you have less money to spend, you have to be more disciplined and diligent in the process, meaning you're not gonna get the perfect supplements and the perfect tasting foods and things like that. So that's just kind of is how it is. All right, that sound good to you guys? All right, so psoriasis diet without being broke. Number 1 is simplify your diet. This one's the most important. You know, I talk about getting organic. People say, so it's so expensive. Yeah, if you go through the center of the grocery store and you get the boxed foods, it's crazy expensive. I think some of these, like a box of crackers that's organic that is gluten-free is like $6 or $7, like $7.99. And you maybe get like 4 handfuls, it feels like. So I don't eat that stuff really in either because it's too expensive. Even if you have money, who wants to spend that much money on some crackers, right? It's just annoying to look at. So you want to simplify your diet, and the way you do that is to remove boxed foods, remove preservative-filled foods, remove the foods that are in the center of the grocery store. When you walk in that grocery store, stay on the outer skirts. Better yet, don't go to the grocery store, go to the farmer's market. If you want to save money, just go to the local people, go out to their actual farm and get the stuff from them, and they're going to save money because they don't have to take it anywhere. They're gonna be able to sell it to you at less cost, and you're gonna be able to get it that way, or you could grow your own. But in my experience, growing your own food isn't cheaper. You end up spending much money on other stuff to help grow it. At least that's what I've done. I haven't been very effective in saving money with that yet. But you could do that if you know how to do it, okay? So removed boxed foods. Number 2, go local, right? Try to go close to home and find the places that are more affordable that will give you discounts. And they actually have a company, the person that does my hair, and she's awesome. She used a company, I can't remember the name of it, but it's I don't know if it's just in Charlotte or where we're from, but what they actually do is they give you the not good as good looking fruits and vegetables, meaning like they maybe are twisted or like they just don't look as good for sales, and you can get those at a discounted price as well. Okay, the next one is go big bang for your buck. Okay, so if we're going for vegetables, I'm not gonna buy the expensive vegetables. Asparagus, I think is like $5.99. It's crazy for a pound of asparagus. Go with the simple stuff. Go with your broccoli. Go with your kale, your spinach, your things like that. They're gonna be bigger bang for your buck in terms of nutrient value. And again, try to go local, close to home. Okay, ground beef, go with, when it comes to your meats, how do you save money? Organic, grass-fed, free-range still is crucial. If you're gonna have to choose between organic vegetables and organic meat or clean meat, go with clean meat before you go with clean vegetables. Go online and go on and Google Dirty Dozen and Clean 15. And the Clean 15 are the ones you can go are better to go non-organic on, versus the Dirty Dozen typically have a ton of chemicals and pesticides in them, and you want to do your best to go organic on them. But then after you do that, you buy those vegetables, soak them in water and white vinegar, and it'll help pull off a lot of those pesticides. You have to use vinegar because pesticides and herbicides are oil-based, okay? And they won't come off unless you use something to break through that oil, okay? My next thing on there is the type of meats that you're gonna eat are gonna be ground beef, the less expensive meats, big bang for your buck type foods, right? Ground beef, drumsticks, chicken wings, chicken thighs, things like that. And that's a more affordable way of doing it. Buy in bulk. When you find a store that has something on sale, or a farmer that's willing to give you a discount on buying more at a certain time, go do that. Buy the cheaper cuts of meat and buy them in bulk and put them in a freezer and save them. That's a huge way. I do that all the time. So these are things that save you money. So if you like to keep the money that you earn, then everybody should do this, in my opinion. And only drink water. Water after you get your filter, it's free, right? I mean, I know you're paying for the filter, but if you go to clearlyfiltered.com and get the pitcher, I think it's $80, and it gets rid of your fluoride, your chlorine, everything else. Add a little bit of pinch of sea salt back in before you drink it to get your minerals back, and that's all you drink. Don't drink any more of these, specialty drinks that taste good, but they cost $3.99 a pop, right? You can get an yerba mate tea, which could be healthy for you, but then you look at the price tag, it's $3. You can get water for free. So that's some simplify your diet and get the big bang for your buck foods. Next thing on my list of how do you shift that, number 2, so that was all in the first part. Number 2 is time restricted eating. Well, if you want to save money on food, the best way to do it is don't eat as much, right? That's simple. And so time-restricted eating is going to cause you to eat less, which most of us need to do anyways, and not snack all day long. So you're going to get the health benefits of time-restricted eating, but you're going to get the financial benefits of time-restricted eating. Eat from 11 to 7 or 12 to 8, and that's it. And don't eat those other times throughout the day, okay? Maybe make yourself some bone broth to sip on throughout the day to help. Hey, Isabel, what you doing? Hi, Isabel.
Stinker.
Hey, Daddy's recording a video. Can I come get you in a second? Please? Yeah. Okay, you can also do, time restricted eating 5 days a week, 6 days a week, and then do a 24-hour water fast on Sunday. Now, this isn't something you have to do for the rest of your life, but you're trying, remember, you have an autoimmune disease that's creating junk all over your skin. It's annoying, it's uncomfortable. If you really want to get rid of it, let's no longer use the excuse of I don't have the money to do it. Because I'm telling you right now, this is going to save you money from what you're already doing. I can almost promise you this is going to save you money from what you're already doing. Because I did this in college. I didn't have any money in college. I didn't have money that just was coming in, but I still ate clean. And you can do this. And this is in my chiropractic college, not my undergraduate school. Undergrad, I ate horrible. Just to be clear here, if somebody from my college years is watching this, they're going to say, no, you didn't. So time restricted eating is great. Number 3, when it comes to supplements, there's some great things you want to be taking that can be extremely beneficial for psoriasis. But again, how do you do it? They're so expensive. First thing I can recommend is if you want to get 20% off any supplement you ever purchase, then comment, get me 20% off, okay? If you put it in the comments, get me 20% off, you'll get the link to our Full Scripts account and you will save 20% off any supplement you get. And these are all high quality supplements. But supplements that are gonna be more affordable and bigger bang for your buck, and meaning more important, is gonna be vitamin D3 plus K2, okay? So you get that vitamin D3 plus K2, take about 10,000 IUs of that. Omega-3 fatty acids, EPA, DHA fatty acids, something like cod liver oil, tuna oil, or something like calamari oil can be very effective. Trace minerals, very inexpensive, but they're essential for our body. I recommend putting those in water. So your minerals and trace minerals are big ones that won't cost you as much. Instead of taking turmeric, okay? Instead of taking turmeric, instead of taking curcumin, which I recommend, it's a little bit more expensive, so take powdered turmeric. Order organic powdered turmeric. I think it's less than 20 bucks. You get this huge bag, okay? And I think you can get on Full Scripts. You get a powdered turmeric, and you take a spoonful of turmeric, you put it in a warm glass of water, okay? And you mix that up, and you maybe put a little bit of a healthy fat like coconut oil with it, and you drink that in the evening. It's very calming. You could even add like a magnesium calm to it to help calm the body at night. It's a great drink. You can make a turmeric latte. You can do coconut milk with it. But that spoonful of turmeric is going to give you the antioxidant effects that you're trying to get from curcumin and save you money. Okay, and then the final herb that I recommend is cat's claw or romania, and those can be inexpensive. You just find versions of them that are inexpensive and effective. You can even get them in bulk, so you could go on some of these herbal websites where you can actually order in bulk cat's claw and put it in capsules on your own, or you can make teas out of it that can be less expensive as well. So there's ways to make it a little bit more affordable as well. Okay, so that's the supplements I recommend. Number 4 is don't eat out. This is the hardest one for people. The people that tell me they can't afford anything are usually eating out. Eating out's expensive, especially if you're eating out of a place you gotta tip somebody. So eating out is not a cheap way to live, and it's an unhealthy way to live. If you wanna get rid of psoriasis, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you wanna get rid of psoriasis, this is my hardest part with most people. Don't eat out. You have seed oils, you have unhealthy meats, you have inorganic vegetables, you have tons of chemicals. It's just low quality food, and it's a digestive nightmare for most anything you're gonna get eating out, even if you're getting a salad. Guys, a salad from Chick-fil-A isn't healthy. It's got chemicals on it, okay? So here's the deal. If you wanna get rid of psoriasis, if you really wanna get rid of psoriasis, and you don't wanna have it anymore, you wanna get your autoimmune issue under control, then just to make a decision that you're not gonna eat out anymore. If you're someone that says there's just impossible, I don't have time to cook, great. Go to the grocery store if you're eating out. That's it. You know what I do when I'm at lunch and I'm 45 minutes from my house? I go to, in Charlotte, we got a Harris Teeter. I go over to Harris Teeter. I get myself a cucumber or an apple, something like that. I go in the back section. I get some organic lunch meat, and there's my lunch. That's it. Pretty simple. Or you could practice fasting during that time too. That's always fun. Sorry guys, I'm not being, sorry, I feel like I'm being a little bit brash here, but this is the truth that sometimes you just have to say, you know what, enough's enough. I don't have to eat out, and I'm gonna get past this excuses. Typically when we say I can't afford something or I have to do something, it's a belief system that isn't true and it's not serving us. So if you're continuously saying something that's not serving you, you can change that. Just quit saying it and start making a change in the other direction. All right, final one is do the stuff that's free. There's so many therapies that are free out there that God gave us. He gave us sunlight. Sunlight is amazing for your psoriasis. It's gonna give you vitamin D3, tons of benefits from sunlight. Get outside with as much skin exposure as you can and get sun. Don't put sunscreen on when you're doing it. Go out there for 15 to 30 minutes and get yourself some sun. Walk around out in the sun. Grounding, free. Take your shoes off, walk outside in the grass. Get on the ground and move around. And tons of benefits for that, for the energy of your cells and the cellular health in general. Cold baths, okay? Now, most of you have a freezer that produces ice. You could use that and just pour as much ice as you can in there. You might not get to this crazy cold temperature, but it's cold enough to create a systemic response in your body that can be very effective for psoriasis and the immune system. So taking cold baths right there. Naps. Anybody like to sleep? Last time I checked, sleeping's free too. 20 minutes a day. Take a 20-minute nap a day and you will have a massive impact on your life, not just your health. Breathing techniques. That's the other one that's free. Different breathing technique, 4-7-8 breathing. 4 seconds in, 7-second hold, 8-second out breathing. You could do breathing techniques like the idea of doing 2 quick breaths in and a long breath out, like the. All these stimulate the vagus nerve and calm the body and put you into a parasympathetic response. You can do the short breath in, like and the long breath out. These are sighs. These are natural, innate ways of our body getting into a calm, relaxed state. And you can do these breathing exercises multiple times throughout the day, 5-10 minute sessions of them while you're outside in the sun, while you're walking. I don't know if you can do it while you do a cold bath, but you can, and it's just sleeping, right? Reading scripture, praying, meditating, mindfulness meditation. These are all free techniques that you can use that will help your vagal nerve response and help you with psoriasis. So guys, that's my 5 things. I'm sure I could have thought of more things you could do that are gonna save you money, but that's 5 things right there. If you follow those 5 things, you're gonna get health benefits. So I'm gonna challenge you guys that say you can't afford to get better. Okay, I'm challenging you right now. If you can't afford to get better, do these 5 things. Come back to me and say, I still couldn't afford that, and then I'll help figure out an even better way. But I think this is gonna be the most effective way. Maybe you stick without the supplements, but they're not the most important part anyways. What's in your mind is the most important part. So do the mindfulness and everything else. Okay. Hey guys, like this and share the video and subscribe to our channel. Hit the link or hit the bell that'll notify you every single time we put out a video. We're trying to do 3 to 4 of these a week and multiple short videos as well for you. And the whole point of doing these videos is I really want you guys to become your own health expert. There's nothing better than when I get a comment or an email, or maybe someone schedules an appointment time to do a consult with me and they say they've been following these things and they've already gotten these kind of changes. It's super cool. And it just really makes this all worth it. So do that. And hey, if you want the link to full scripts for those supplements, just say, save me 20%. If you want the gut healing diet, put that in the comments. I'll send you the gut healing diet. And I'm trying to get as many free things to you guys as possible that we can. We also have an online course for psoriasis. That's not free. I put a lot of time into that thing, and it's extremely valuable, but it will change your life if you follow it. So if you want the course, let me know and I'll get you that to you as well. Hey guys, thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you next time.